The monk of Changqing had high and pure cultivation. He was over 70, yet still strong. One day he suddenly fell down and could not get up. The monks in the temple hurried to help him, only to find that he had already attained nirvana. The monk did not know he was already dead. His soul drifted into Henan province. There was a son of an old official family in Henan who led more than 10 horsemen to go hunting, chasing hawks and catching rabbits. His horse suddenly lost control, throwing him off and killing him. The soul of the monk coincided perfectly and quickly merged, so he gradually regained consciousness. The servants gathered around him and asked. He opened his eyes and said, "How did I get to this point?" Everyone helped him back. As soon as he entered, the heavily made up and brightly dressed people surrounded him and asked questions. He was very frightened and said, "I am a monk. How did I come here?" His family thought he was talking nonsense and pulled his ears to try to make him teen sing. The monk himself did not explain anything, but simply closed his eyes and stopped speaking. He would eat coarse rice when given, but refused wine and meat. At night he slept alone, refusing the service of his concubines. A few days later, I suddenly felt like going out for a short walk. Everyone was very happy. As soon as we stepped outside and stopped, many servants came rushing over, holding money accounts and grain records, asking to settle the accounts together. The young master made an excuse about being physically exhausted and declined all of them. He only asked, "Do you know Changqing County in Shandong?" Everyone answered yes. He said, "I'm feeling bored and depressed. I want to go there for a tour. I'll prepare my luggage and leave immediately." Everyone said, "You've just recovered from illness. You shouldn't travel far." He didn't listen and left the next day. Arrived at Changqing, I saw the scenery here was the same as before. Without anyone leading the way, I came to a temple. Several disciples, upon seeing the esteemed guest arrive, respectfully knelt on the ground to pay their respects. He asked, "Where's the old monk gone?" The reply was, "My teacher has been dead for a long time." Asking about the location of the cemetery, they led him there, but all they saw was a lonely tomb only 3 feet high, with weeds not yet fully grown. The monks did not know what it meant. Soon after, GMA was preparing to return and instructed, "Your master is a monk who upholds precepts and cultivates himself. The relics he left behind should be carefully observed, and you must not let them be damaged." Everyone responded in unison. Then they set off. After returning home, he was heartbroken and sat there listlessly, taking no interest in anything at home. After living there for several months, he ran away and finally came back to the original temple, saying to his disciples, "I am your teacher." People doubted his words as absurd, and they looked at each other and laughed. Then he explained the reason for his resurrection and spoke about all the things he had done in his life, which were all consistent. Everyone finally believed it. He still lived on the original bed and treated him as usual. Later, the young master sent people several times to beg him with a carriage, but he didn't even glance at them. Another year passed, and Madame sent the steward to deliver some items, bringing many gifts. I refused them all, accepting only a piece of cloth robe. A friend came to his hometown and respectfully visited him. Upon meeting him, he found him silent, honest, and sincere. Although he had just reached 30 years old, he often spoke of events that happened over 80 years ago. The historians note, after death, this soul disperses. Those whose souls can travel 1,000 miles without dispersing do so because of their firm character. I don't feel that monks have any special qualities. What I find strange is that they can transcend the world and stay away from worldly matters when entering a luxurious and prosperous environment. If a single glance could let the fragrance of orchid and musk penetrate the heart and mind, there would be people who would wish to die but cannot. How much more so for a monk?